Hi, this is Nanade Madhu. I have come up with another video. This time I'm going to give you a lecture on briefing of four parts of Matrix. So Matrix was first released in 1999, and recently the last part, the fourth part, was released in 2022. And probably those who are die-hard fan of Matrix series perhaps would be completely confused after watching Matrix Part 4. So I thought that even I got to know about the exact storyline of Matrix 4 and how it is almost similar like Matrix 1, 2, and 3. So I thought that it would be better to give a brief connections between amongst all the four movies. So I'll start with part one. So in part one, what happens is that Neo Anderson is a simple person, is a computer guy, uh, and he will be doing programming and hacking the sites and all in the computer world. And additionally, he will be working in a corporate sector. So very simple guy having his own life, very boring life, and he has his other character acting as programmer. A programmer can hack into any uh, sites. So a very simple guy, and all of a sudden, while started doing his hacking of various sites, he came across a unknown communications through the computer. And those days in 1999, only desktops used to exist, and he came across a person, uh, uh, Morpheus. Morpheus is a person who will be contacting him and telling him that the kind of world which you are living in is not at all right. It's a completely a morphed world or a simulated world, and he will be completely complexed. So initially he will be avoiding, and gradually he will come to know that the world he is existing is completely uh, a morphed world. And this movie was released in 1999. Today is 2025, 26 years ago. And Morpheus was completely complexed. So he will be given an option of two options, a red pill, a blue pill. And if he would go for blue pill, then he will wake up from a dream and realize that whatever has been experienced is a completely a dream only, and nothing is real. And if you would have accepted the red pill, will come to realization, and he will understand the world which he is living is a morphed world, and it's a simulated world, it's not a real world. So he will be choosing the red pill and will be taken out of the matrix is a computer program sequences through which it will create a world of machines. And this machine, the world of machines, will be a virtual world. And through this world of machines, man will be grown, not produced from the wombs of mother. Man will be produced from machines, because the bioenergy, the biological energy which comes from inside the human beings, that energy will be so much efficient that it will run the entire machine world. So for that, if the humans have to be kept in the machine world, they have to be given a virtual world of their choice. And if that is been done, then humans will be completely in bondage with machine world forever. And in this way, Morpheus is also been grown up in that machine world. But not Morpheus, Neo has been grown in that machine world, but Neo uh, has the idea or some sort of some sort of subconscious idea, in which he used to think that the world which he is existing, it's not really nature, is somewhat some problem is there in the world, some problematic world is there. So but he could not able to justify his this idea. But Morpheus, once contacted, will give him complete knowledge of the morphed world, and he will try. Morpheus will his all his Morpheus activity is to take out those people who has the take out those people out of matrix, the machine world, machine virtual world, and give them the real understanding of the real world. So Morpheus will be contacting Neo, and Neo initially will be in the machine world, wherein he will be kept in a in a box type of structure, and he was in the virtual world. His mind was in the virtual world. So all of a sudden a machine will come and he'll pick him up. He'll disconnect. That machine will disconnect him and let him come into the real world. So this was the first part one, and uh, while doing so, Trinity, who is about to be his girlfriend, will come in contact with uh, Neo. So this is the end of first part. So what happened is that in second part, what the machine world has started realizing that Morpheus, many people are trying to uh, bring out all the people who have the idea of, who thinks that the world which they are living in is not correct or is not perfect. So machine world will start invading Zion is the human world, and it will be in the underground. So, and these people, these human beings, have not seen sun for ages, for centuries rather. So entire second part was about machine world invading human world Zion, and the Zion would be having a code or a program, a sequence through which they can get into Zion. So Morpheus, every leader of a ship would be having a key, the code, and that code would actually help to connect the Zion. So it's a completely programming movie, and machine world will ultimately invade Zion, and Zion will be completely destroyed. While Zion would about to be destroyed, then before that thing happens, Neo actually get into agreement with machine world, and in this process, Trinity, who would be his true love, will die. Both will get out of the Zion and try to reach the machine world, and before reaching the machine world, Trinity will die, and that's it. And ultimately, when Neo will be getting into the agreement with the machine world, Neo will also die. So and while doing so, before doing so, he will be having a fight with the agent, one of the biggest agent, which will be completely unplugged from the system, and that agent will act as a virus. So Neo will take a fight with the virus agent, and in that process the virus agent will also die and Neo will also die. So that is the end of the second part. And the third part, like this the third and the second part is this much only. They both are connected. uh, so first, second, third is the end of war between machine and the human. So I thought that it happened, I think 2008 or 9. The third part of Matrix came in 2008 or 9, and thereafter the fourth part came in 2022. So there is a long gap, around 14 years. So the fourth part which came, it completely changes the idea of Matrix. So prior, the Matrix was run by agents. Agents is like, they are like the antivirus in the system. They will, if some anomaly happens in the system, they will come in that particular system, rectify the system, and they'll go off. And the the fourth Matrix, which actually After the revolution, the Matrix revolution, when everything, the war was ended and in the peaceful time started, the Matrix was completely changed. The fourth Matrix, the fourth part, actually shows that the agent does not exist. Now the analyst has come, because even after the peace treaty started, even after the starting of peace treaty, Morpheus like leaders actually started removing all the humans, started removing most of the humans from the machine world, and in this process the machine world was not able to get the biological energy, and that created a war between the machines itself. So what happens is that neo and Neo and Trinity died in the machine world. Died in the machine world. So they thought that they should reintroduce the idea of Trinity and Neo once again in the system. And with that, because the Trinity and Neo combination is purely based on love, so people thought of machine world actually thought of introducing love as the supporting program for keeping most of the humans inside the machine world. Even given a choice to human being of getting out of the machine world, if that love program does exist, then the human beings would stay in the machine world instead of real world. So that ideology actually initiate the machine world to bring back Neo and Trinity. But since Trinity died before Neo in the third part, so exact storyline could not be followed. So Neo would come across the same three part story again and again, but somehow he was thinking that there would be somebody in the world, in the machine world or in the program, who is connected with Neo. So he had this feeling in his mind, and ultimately he will come across Trinity in one of the systems, and therein he would find that Trinity would be having two children and a very nice family he's leading. She's leading. So in that process, Neo will make her understand that this world is not right and they have to get out of the system. Initially, she would be resisting, but she had this feeling also that some way or the other she is not leading a right life. Something is wrong in the in her life, and ultimately they will merge. So that is the storyline, and based on which they have made up this entire Matrix part 4, Resurrection. So Resurrection is the resurrections of two characters. Neo died in part 3 and Trinity also died in part 3. So that is the Matrix Resurrection, and thereafter the analyst in between these events in the part 4, analyst would be telling what are the things Neo has done in all these years, and how his life is actually a similar life which he once led in his past Matrix system. So in that process, in analyst will tell Neo that he has his love in the form of Trinity, and Trinity is leading a life completely different from the life in the last Matrix system. So that was the end. That was the end of Matrix 4, and probably Matrix 5 will come, wherein they will tell that how Trinity and Neo will ultimately get out of the Matrix world and will come to the real world. The entire story is about resurrecting. So the entire story revolves around resurrecting two characters, Trinity and Neo, and bringing them out of the machine world to the real world. So probably in the part 5 Matrix, they will tell how this can be done. So we are eagerly waiting for it, and I believe that this much is enough for matrix lovers. And that's all. If you feel like giving a thumbs up to this video, please do so, and please subscribe my channel Ronnie's Identity in YouTube, and stay tuned for more updates and videos in future. I wish you a nice night. Bye.